Hey, what is up guys? So I got a pretty sick replay for you guys today. It's going to be between the newer vampire slash zombie archetype, and it's going to be facing off against a old school deck, the Last Warrior from another planet. A very, very crazy lockdown, but pretty darn hard to actually pull off. So let me go ahead and briefly explain what the vampire guy is actually doing, because it's a pretty cool combo, and I think that newer players might not know of some of these older cards. So Gravekeeper Servant says your opponent must send one card from the top of their deck to the graveyard to declare an attack. Now I don't know why the guy that is in the back is actually playing D-Fissure when this card is already out, because if you activate D-Fissure, Gravekeeper Servant only affects your opponent, so that would make it so your opponent can't even declare an attack now that D-Fissure is out, because you can't send a card, therefore you can't actually attack. But the thing is, Gravekeeper Servant is not just used as a random thing in combination with D-Fissure. It's used very well in the Vampire deck when you get to use Vampire Kingdom. This card makes it so zombie-type monsters gain 500 attack, but the main effect is, once per turn when a card or cards is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target one card on the field, send one dark vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target. So basically that means every time your opponent is about to declare their attack, they have to mill a card, therefore Vampire Kingdom should activate, and then therefore you just pop the card. So it's a very nasty combo to actually pull off, but not as nasty as the Last Warrior from another planet. This card is absolutely insane. So its effect is, when this card is special summoned, destroy all monsters on your side of the field except this card. As long as this card remains face up on the field, neither player can normal summon, flip summon, or special summon any monster. So it's basically Christia on steroids, because you can't even normal summon. However, you can still set cards. The thing is, there is another card called Light of Intervention, which is actually played in the deck and makes it so your opponent can't even set anything. Basically, your opponent can't do anything is the goal of the deck. It's kind of like one of those older Horus, Road Kree, or like Jinzo lockdowns. It's kind of like one of those really old school decks. But that was my body as a swag. I love this card. You guys know I love this card so much. It's because back in the day, Solemn Warning was kind of an expensive card, and I couldn't afford it, so I swapped it out with my body as a shield. Not nearly as good, but it got the job done sometimes, and sometimes it was even better because it was even faster. But basically, our zombie player can't really do much. He needs to get rid of this card, and it probably requires him to special summon, and he's just unfortunately unable to special summon because of this card, and he can't XYZ, or he can't do anything. He can't even flip summon these. These have to stay face down, which is absolutely crazy. And I mean, it looks like this duel might actually go to a deck out. I mean, it looks like he's got a Mirror Force too, but it looks like the vampire player technically would deck out faster, because unless the guy's going to have some major searching ability. But the thing is, I mean, I think this vampire guy probably is not running anything that can get rid of the monster without, I mean, his backer right now can't deal with it, so I mean, he's afraid to attack, because you want to keep this thing alive as long as possible. I mean, as long as he can keep this thing alive, he's able to kind of secure advantage, because a lot of decks just can't do anything if they can't get rid of this. I mean, what would Heretic Rulers do against this? I mean, other than like maybe Blaster. Oh, here's a Dark Hole. There's a Lance to save that card, and he now loses his entire field. That's got to be painful, but I mean, he had a Dark Hole. He needs to get rid of this card, but he had the answer for it. I'm surprised he didn't use my body as a shield before to protect that. I would have used that way before I would have activated Lance, because if he had a normal summon that can run over it, then that would have been, why didn't he set Mirror Force? I don't know. I mean, his deck is on another level. I mean, this card, he's definitely an older player. I would assume. I mean, he doesn't have anything in the extra deck other than we can check, other than the Last Warrior from another planet. But very cool card. I mean, it definitely shuts down a lot of decks as long as you can get out successfully. I mean, could you imagine? Well, I mean, Mermails, they still have a lot of good normal summons, but the thing is, that deck is pretty much all based off of monsters. But he's going to go ahead and activate a Lance, and that way it will protect it from Vampire Kingdom. Oh, man. I'm surprised he didn't... where's my body of shield? I mean, I don't know if you can use that against this, because it's already, like, activated, But nonetheless, he was able to protect his card, and that card is just... This card is so good. And now we activate Light of Intervention, so now the zombie player can't even set his card. So that is definitely something that's going to hurt him, because he can't do anything. Although this player is not attacking the player in the back, I mean, he's just afraid of this face down. I mean, he has to. I mean, if that's a D prison at that point, you may have just lost. So he's going to go ahead and get rid of that field spell, which is a smart thing to do, because you don't want to risk, running into some other card that lets him just mill your opponent's card, and then is able to just win off that. But he's got a breakthrough skill. Maybe now he can make something finally happen. So is he going to activate breakthrough skill? He's got to. I mean, he's about to deck out. He's going to have breakthrough skill. Oh, a Dark Bribe is activated in response. He's he's going to be able to draw a card, but unfortunately, not going to be doing anything until the next turn when he's going to probably activate Breakthrough Skill again. He doesn't want to attack at all. I guess he's afraid to deck out himself. So he's going to go in for a play right now. Going to be bringing out that Vampire Duke. So at this point, he's got to make something happen within this turn. Otherwise, he's probably going to lose because he doesn't have very much options at this moment. So he's going to go ahead and XYZ for Adrius. Going to be popping that. My body as a swag is just way too good. It's going to be able to destroy the Adrius. Going to go ahead and activate Book Life. Going to be bringing that back. I would have went for Tyrus because that would have been kind of a safer thing to go for. But he's going to be able to go for the Vampire card. And he's just going to go in for the attack. Mirror Force comes in clutch, destroying his entire field. And at that point, I don't think our player can actually come back. I mean, this card can't bring back the thing because no one can special summon. So at this point, all our player has to do is just end his turn. And he's actually one he's going to activate Maxi. Oh man, so D-House can't draw any cards, so he actually loses. So that was a pretty sick duel. I mean, shout out to this guy playing this old school deck. And you can see sometimes you get those really lucky duels where everything just goes your way. I mean, there's multiple XYZs going off, after that breakthrough skill. But, the Mirror Force kicked in, that body to shield, that card was just too good. But that was a really sick duel, and I love when you guys send me in these replays that are, random decks. But by all means, if you guys want to send me in some more sick replays, hey, check the description box below. It's basically just send me the YRP file, and then I can load it up and I'll commentate over it. But man, I love some of these really old decks or these really insane, unique decks, because I think that is what keeps Yu-Gi-Oh! Fun and interesting. Seeing these crazy deck ideas. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy, Will Smith, signing out.